Yeah, welcome to Monday. This will be the after the show. Everything's all done. We said what we want. So that means adult language in situations to follow.
Uh-huh.
Beware.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. And starting off some of the adult situations. Had a fun weekend. Thanks to everybody that came out to Bacon Fest on Saturday. And also thanks to everybody that came out to see me in Fort Lauderdale. Was hanging out there at the original Brooklyn Water Bagels. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
It was good. It was nice to see all the people from Fort Lauderdale coming by saying hey.
We don't get out to Fort Lauderdale too often.
Try and do it more often.
Yes.
So, I know people are saying, hey, it was good to see you down here, but yeah, I think you'll see more of us. So
Look, we've gone down there twice this year. It's 2 more times than last year.
that's true. So we're trying to make that a little bit more of a common occurrence. So hopefully before you know it, that won't be too bad. One of the things going on here that I thought was funny, somebody had sent us a text in going, did you happen to see that comment from Virginia about Bacon Fest?
I saw it, and I saw it the night that it was posted up, and I saw the timestamp on it. And when I left Bacon Fest, Virginia had already had a few and was definitely feeling it. So when I saw the comment on Facebook, I checked the timestamp. Oh, shit, it's like 10:30 at night. She's on social media. And then you accidentally pinned me. You were at the ale house at 11:30 at night, and she accidentally sent me a pin there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Virginia?
I accidentally just sent you my location by accident. Yeah.
Isn't that called pinned? Didn't you pin me?
Yeah, I dropped a pin.
Yeah.
Pinned is something you would do if you post something on somebody's social media. I dropped a pin.
You dropped that shit.
I dropped that shit. I dropped it.
At 11:30, she's still out. How are you still able to stand? She was drinking 10.0% beers at Roger Dean Stadium.
And still going strong.
In hindsight, I probably should have gone with the lesser alcohol percentage beer.
I hear you, Mama. Well, you're up at 11:30 getting into fights with listeners.
Yeah, somebody left a comment. Mike wrote, yeah, event sucked. Well, at least for me, I missed the part where tasting doesn't start until 5:30, even though doors opened at 2. Site wasn't even updated until today. No fault of KVJ, though, just commenting on event. And then Virginia responded on the thread, I'm sorry, I want to make it up to you. Let's make a bacon luge out of my asshole.
The thing is, though, I don't even think the guy was trying to be a jerk. He even said, it's not KVJ's fault.
And then somebody named Tracy's like, what? And then the same guy who wrote that post was like, I got nothing. That's pretty disgusting.
Shut him down. Yeah, the way
oh, man.
The way I deal with people on social media and the way Virginia deals with it's a little bit different. Kevin deals with it completely different than how we do it too. You're peaceful.
Yeah, some would call it boring.
Yeah, me and Virginia like to stir it up a little bit, but Virginia goes to that next level where she's like, "Fuck you, your mother and your family." It's like, whoa, no.
Oh, definitely more entertaining.
You've actually slowed it down. I remember the first email I saw you send back to someone who didn't like you. Oh my God, I don't think I could even talk about it and repeat it even on the After the Show podcast.
We found that chick. Heather found her. Remember our old producer, Heather?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the first time I saw you handle how hate emails done. I saw how Kevin did it. I'm like, okay, Kevin's very, And then Virginia was like, fuck you, fuck every. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's different styles.
Different styles.
Especially if I've been drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I'm not the best. My responses can be a little cutting.
A little cutting.
Just a little bit. They got to get that thing where you got to be able to blow into your Facebook to activate it. And if you blow
Over a certain level, yeah.
Over a certain level, you should not be allowed on social media.
Yeah, I've done some stuff on social media that I'm like, the next morning.
That might have been a little harsh.
We were talking a little bit about Nude Beach possibly coming near Boynton, Del Rey, that area. And I think the question is, it might be good, to bring in other travel and tourism for, professionals that want that kind of thing. There wouldn't be kids at the beach, I wouldn't think, even though some people are talking about like, oh, it's a family thing and we would take our kids.
Virginia went.
I know that all these people want to make it a family thing and want to, but have you asked the kid what they think and if they want to be a part of it? If the kid doesn't want to do it and these parents still make the kid do it, I'm telling you, I lived it. It's child abuse. Stop it.
Would you have to have your bottoms down too? Everything exposed?
Everything. All you had on was sneakers.
Yeah, if you're not into
Wow.
that, I'm with you on that. That's why you should do it 18 and older.
I didn't want to be a part of it.
You should not force your kids to do it because that's what you're into. I agree.
That we had a tent that was set up, and I remember distinctly, and I was like probably 4 or 5. I remember like it was yesterday. I did not want to come out of the tent. I was just in the tent. I refused to come out. I didn't feel good about it. It was just wrong.
Can you picture Virginia at a nudist colony?
I have pictures.
So bizarre.
Oh yeah, please show them to me and Kevin when you were 5. Can't wait.
Yeah.
We don't want to see
You know
it.
what? Send it to me so it's on my phone.
I'm going to send it to
Yeah.
your work email.
Yeah.
One better.
Yeah, if you
there
could. Yeah, that'd be
there
great.
You go.
Thank
We're really
you.
trying to bring this up.
Yeah.
Bring us all down.
Yeah. Here's that photo you wanted, Kev. Put that right on it. Yeah, Brian sent us an email, said sometimes at Jupiter Beach, perverts will hide up near the sea grapes right in front of the dune and hide around the sea oats and just lay there nude and masturbate.
Those aren't sea grapes.
Oh, my gosh.
In Juneau? That's the dog beach, not the dick beach. It's a big difference.
Yeah, wow. Craziness.
Well, it's because the creepos ruin it for the people who are the purest. When you say some people are pure,
All you need is one perv
You're
to
right.
ruin it. It ruins the day.
Somebody said Blind Creek is just north of the power plant in Fort Pierce. I have surfed there, but I never knew it was nude. News to me. Hashtag fake news? Question mark. No, it was listed in the story. And other people were saying it was nude. So yeah, you got to open your eyes.
Yeah, maybe you're too focused on the waves, bruh.
yeah, bro, it's not fake news. You're just a soul surfer, man.
You're a not very observant surfer, man. There's dong on this beach, bruh.
Yeah, you're probably surfing next to dong left and right.
Be careful what you grab going out there.
Catch a wave, you might accidentally catch a dick.
Let me see. This one is from Christy. She said, hey, your nipple conversation we had last week,
I was hoping it would spark some conversation.
she said it was interesting. I found that I have a connection between my right nipple and my jaw. When my girl sucks on it, it makes my jaw tickle. Usually it makes me contort my jaw and make a noise from trying to stop it, and we both end up giggling. Happens every time.
That's weird. That's that erogenous zone. And I guess it kind of hits you in different spots. I know if my nipple gets licked, I can feel it big time in the bones of my feet.
Denny's, get in here and
Got a
lick
lot of
his
tests.
nipple.
We got to do that. And we also, somebody called, said that if you get a boner, flick yourself in the nuts and it'll go down.
I do not believe that, by the way.
All
Well-
right, there's only one way to find out.
I guess I am the man.
Denny's has got to fluff you up and bring you down.
Wait, yeah, Denny's gets to fluff, and now who's got a flick? 1, 2, 3, not it.
Kevin seems like a great flicker.
I am. Actually, I'll take that.
All right.
Oh, that would hurt.
I have
so
such a great
bad.
flick.
Oh my gosh, that would hurt so bad.
What we used to always do, remember that thing you do? You go like McDonald's, you get the straws, you're down there where you wind them up like that, and you get
Yes.
the air in, and you go. Whoosh. So we had to really practice on that hard snap, so you would snap them. So yeah, I'm a really good flicker.
I mean, my nards can take a beating.
Prove it.
Oh, already did? You shot one of them?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
With a paintball.
Talk about a guy who's got some strong, tough nards. It's this cat right here.
direct hit.
I mean,
I mean,
I think you gave me a scar. I'm not kidding you. My nut has never been the same.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's part of the game, baby.
You ever seen those guys? There was a guy just last week broke world record for pulling like 4 buses with his dick.
I mean,
Do you believe that's real?
and dude, as a woman,
Yeah, no, it's like he had a chain hooked up to his pecker, and he was like backing up, and he was like pulling a bus with it.
are you impressed as a woman?
No.
I was alarmed. That's horrifying.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of
I'm not
repulsed.
impressed. It's just, that's like, what?
But that has to make it bigger, right?
I don't see how it couldn't. Just mere science.
Stretching it out will make it bigger.
Well, you can stretch it. It goes back to its normal size. But,
Are you sure?
Well, when you're
I
stretching
had a
it,
friend, and we used to always pull on his earlobe, and we made it bigger, and it never went back.
I think when it comes to the penis, I think it eventually comes back to its regular state. But if you are pulling it with trucks, I don't know, man. Is that what you said? He's pulling with? He's pulling
a bus.
a bus.
Dang.
That's gonna be bad for like the little bones in
I
there.
kept seeing a guy pull an airplane too one time. Yeah, an airplane, and he was like pulling it with his dick.
Do you really have bones in your boner?
It feels like bones.
No,
Is it what, cartilage?
Cartilage, yeah.
What, a bone cartilage?
I didn't think there was like dick bones.
It feels like there's bones in there, though, doesn't it? Like there's like some kind of, I don't know, like a protective.
And they call it the boner.
Are we sure there's, hold on. Are we sure there's no bones in the
Are
penis?
there bones in my dick? His Google search is so funny.
I should print out a Google search
Do
tomorrow.
I have bones in my dick?
I should.
I mean, it's stuff he's just learned in the last week about.
About reproduction?
Yeah.
I have bones in penis.
Bone dick? I
Yeah.
don't think you do. I don't think you have bones in it.
No, you don't. It's just like I said, it's like a cartilage and then blood gets into it. Though I think you can break it or sprain your D.
The bowculum. Also, the penis bone, penile bone, or the penis, a bone found in the penis
Show us.
of many, many mammals, it says.
Show us on Kevin.
Is it only for primates?
Not this mammal.
Is it only for chimpanzees?
Are you showing us monkey dick?
I think I got monkey dick.
Oh, that's low budget. We want human.
Because if it was a bone, it'd be sticking out forward all the time.
What's
a
the
bone doesn't go soft and then goes hard.
Chat room's not saying anything about this?
Let me see.
Because there are bones in monkeys' penises.
Shockingly, they're not in on this conversation.
Oh,
Yeah,
sleeping on the job, KVJ Nation.
nothing there I see right now. Oh, let me go check. I think I'm on the regular show still. I'll
That
see.
means you got something to add to this penis bone?
You guys are talking about bones and penises?
Yeah.
What about the walrus? They have like a giant staff. Have you seen that thing?
What?
I just jumped in here, so what are we talking about?
Are you high?
No, I'm talking about. You guys are talking about bones and penises?
Denny's, you can't smoke weed at work.
New rule.
You're going to get us in trouble.
New rule.
Haven't we had enough heat?
We're talking about bones in the penis, human.
Oh.
Are there bones in a human penis?
No way. It's a series of, it's like, I guess you could say like bladders that swell with
Bladders?
blood. Yeah, it's like little spongy bladdery things that swell
Okay.
when you become aroused.
Yeah, no, like Virginia said, you got to stop smoking at work.
Look it up. I bet you there's a series of bladders in there.
Well, he did look it up. He apparently found something that talks about the dick bone.
Yeah, but
Well, what's the dick bone connected to? Because, I mean, where's it come from?
The ball bone.
Oh, all right.
the butt bone's connected to that.
Ass bone.
The taint bone.
Do I got a bone in my taint?
So it looks like, yes, bones are in primates, not humans.
Okay, so monkeys have dick bones.
Yeah, chimpanzees really lead the league in peen bones.
Really?
Seems like it.
You and your dad like to go watch monkey penis.
Man, I'm going to stop telling stories. Because you tell a story, then all of a sudden...
That was a precious father-son moment.
People bond
You know,
differently.
yeah.
Let me ask you this.
They all got their
Come on,
things.
son. Let's go dick gazing.
You walk into a zoo, and a buffalo has got a 10-foot penis on the ground. You're not going to stop and say, what the hell?
You walk into the zoo,
All right.
and
You
you
know what we
already
do?
have
Can
it. You already have it checked out on the map. Which animals have the biggest dick?
Cross this one off.
Okay, we gotta go see this one, son.
Okay, I was fascinated because I thought that he was pooping. I thought he was pooping. I thought the buffalo
You
was...
don't poop out your dick.
Well, I was 6.
Do you have a book of different animal dicks? Could you identify an animal just by their dick?
Yes, he could.
No, I could not.
It'd be like
Like-
the potato chip challenge we did today. He gets 6 out of 6. 6 dicks out of 6 dicks.
I guess it's kind of impressive
If
you
I
could
had
do that.
yak, bull, orangutan, could he identify the right dick with the right animal?
Absolutely.
You could.
I have
That
all
sounds
the
like
confidence.
that sounds like a
Denny's-
fun challenge.
Daddy, don't join in
Well,
on
I'm
this
just-
hogwash.
You do good at these challenges. I'm rooting for you.
It's good. I think it'd be a fun challenge. See if you can do it.
I just don't think I'm going to be that good. I don't want to disappoint you. You guys are giving me way too much animal dick
Oh, I don't
cred.
know. Oddly enough, I think you're going to be great. Mhm. Yeah, somebody's saying peen is just a muscle, no bone or cartilage. So yeah, people finally got there, and other people say, sorry, I can't Google that at work.
I don't think we're supposed to either.
Do it on your phone.
Nathan sent an email, said my girlfriend and I were driving to Orlando this weekend, and we were listening to the podcast where Jason was asking if Kevin would protect him in prison by sucking everyone off.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that. I got to stop watching him.
Kevin kept using the phrase sucking and fucking. It made me feel weird. Jaybird said, Kev, would you protect me? I would have a horrible sentence if you didn't. Riggy, sucking and fucking. We made a picture to forever commemorate Kevin's favorite activity to protect Jaybird. If you're watching KVJ TV, you can see that on there.
One of your smuggiest pictures to date. I love
Yeah.
it.
So much smug.
It
It's
is.
done.
It is right there.
I like when people help out with the show.
Me too.
Let me see here. Got a couple of thoughts now that stories with a stoner are gone. Maybe we can step up and every single Friday we could do a different story from Kevin of Virginia's crazy partying days. Like the story where Kevin put his dick on that woman's arm on Bourbon Street.
That's pretty awesome.
You'd have Jason share his craziest or most memorable text of the day or week. Doesn't have to be the most insane, though. Maybe it's just the most memorable one. A tit pic, an article on legit alien evidence, a crazy drunk text or voicemail.
Oh, you know he's got tit pics on that phone.
Cat dicks.
Tit pics and cat dicks all day.
ADO.
I mean, you're not far off.
We
Yeah.
real motherfuckers.
We love you guys and our religious podcast listeners. We're in Fort Lauderdale, so please get down here more often.
Yeah,
Chris
Fort
and Michelle.
Yeah.
Another story idea. There's a YouTube show called Getting Dug with High.
Oh yeah, that's a really good show. He smokes with all celebrities, and this guy's a major pothead. And sometimes people will go on the show that they smoke, but not at the level that he does. And they're like, dude, I'm so fucking high right now.
They have a segment where they talk about their high history, about the first time they smoked weed. I want to get everybody's high history there and their first experience smoking, as well as the history of the KVJ show, how Kevin Virginia hooked up, and how Jason and Denny's met. That's from World of Beer Craig. Yeah. Let me see. First time you got high, how old were you?
I was 23.
Okay.
Yep, and it was at a party, and it was with somebody, and I got really, really stoned, but I was also drinking too, so it was the combination of both. And I didn't know the people that were throwing the party at the house, because it wasn't like a keg party. It was like a rap party for a play, so people were keeping it together.
A rap party for a play?
Yeah, my buddy was in a play, and
Yeah.
it was like a rap party. So all the people that was involved in the play were there, and I had never smoked before, and I was drunk, so I got really fucking high, and I had taken all the wings that were on the table, and I went underneath the table. I was eating them all, and someone lifted up the table and go, "This motherfucker's eating all the wings!" And I had sauce all over my face. I got called that. And it was a nice place, too.
He's hiding under the table eating all the chicken wings.
Oh,
like a
and I mean, and
monster.
I was eating it like I'd never eaten before, because I was like, "Oh my god, it's so good."
Oh, when you first get the munchies, they're like
Yeah.
uncontrollable.
I was an animal. That was my first time.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, I when you first get high, it's weird. There's a couple of feelings you'll feel that like will go away from smoking and getting used to it. But like tunnel vision, like I never get that anymore like I used to, but where it's very like concentrated vision, your peripheral's almost like blurry. Mm-hmm. And I was blowing out a pipe. I wasn't really comfortable with it yet. My hands are still kind of like trying to work it, you know, when you first light a lighter,
Right.
you're all awkward.
A baby giraffe.
And I blew the ash out into this girl's hair. I thought I set her hair on fire, but I didn't really do it. I thought I did, so I'm like patting her head, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And that was like, it was a terrible
You thought
experience.
you cut her hair on fire.
Yeah, it was a terrible experience. But yeah, when you first get stoned, it really takes a hold of you.
How old were you?
I think
8.
Yeah, I think I was 15. It's pretty young.
Yeah, it was 23 until I tried it. I was also a late drinker too. I didn't drink
Right.
until I was about 19.
I was like, I think like 16, and I did not like it. I was much preferred drinking.
Oh yeah.
I did
But
not
you were
like.
smoking that like Louisiana bullshit.
I immediately had like a full-on panic attack. I did not like it whatsoever.
Well, when I first started doing them, like I preferred alcohol originally. That was the one I preferred because when you're young, it helps you open the doorway to talking to chicks, going to parties, you have fun. Marijuana kind of brings you down a little bit. It wasn't until later when I stopped going out to like big social events and stuff that I started enjoying marijuana more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, at first drinking was the go-to.
And all that stuff, I mean, alcohol and weed or anything you put in your body, it hits everybody different. I know some people that like to go out into the world and talk, and then some other people, they're paranoid about everything.
Yes, I got super paranoid.
It just depends on who you are, I think.
Yeah, all depends.
What about you, Ralston?
I think we were. I think I was in a tree house in 8th grade.
8th grade?
Yeah.
Were you Fat Kev still?
I think it was either before or when I was coming out of it. Maybe it was right when I was coming out of it. 8th going into 9th grade, maybe. And I'm trying to remember if maybe it was their time before that. Because there was a kid that I grew up with, and he and Denny's are neck and neck for the biggest pot smokers I've ever personally known. And he was getting stoned in 3rd grade. And I remember he would come back because he would go home for lunch because he lived so close to the school. And he'd be coming back and acting all fucking wacky. And we're like, what's going on with Josh? And he was just like...
3rd grade?
3rd grade. That's a little much.
He had an older brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and he just, I mean, it was just the thing where he just took to it. He was the one that we used to call like MacGyver, because he would go out and he could make a bong out of anything. And so we would, just for fun, when we were out, we would challenge him. We'd give him all kinds of random items in like 30 minutes, and he would come back and have this most intricate bong setup. He's the guy that was out deer hunting, didn't have a bong, so he shot a deer, cut off its antler, and made a bong out of it.
Wow.
Jeez.
You guys call it McHiver or MacGyver?
We should have called him MacIver, yeah.
That's great.
But yeah, that was his thing. So I think I was with him, and so yeah, weed was real big where I grew up. Yeah, rednecks love weed.
I'm shocked to hear this.
Yeah, they had really
kidding.
good. Yeah, they had really good weed around that area because you grow stuff, and and the way stuff was, there's so much country that people would have these big pot farms, and they would be able to hide it because there's so many hills and valleys and all that kind of
Sure.
stuff that people took it really seriously.
What kind of sensations did you feel on the first time?
I was a giggler. I'm one of those guys. I just start laughing like nonstop. That's how you know I'm high. Yeah, I'm just one of those guys. I'll either get deep and philosophical.
That's good too, man.
Yeah,
I like
great.
both of
I
those.
just sit there and freaking laugh my ass off to the point where I can't stop. Where I'm like, have you ever had that where you want to stop and it hurts so
Oh, yeah.
bad because you're laughing? That's kind of me. Here is another Kevin doppelganger. This guy is at Chickpea Grill in Boynton Beach. Somebody went there on Saturday. Said he's tall, muscular, good looking. Ooh, and dare I say he's even got beady eyes. When he speaks, he has a very thick Russian or maybe Croatian accent. Just had to share. This is from Sarah, the girl who met Virginia on the nut aisle.
Croatian Kev?
Yeah, he's another doppelganger. See a photo of him there on KVJ TV.
Would you be shocked if Kevin was Russian this whole time?
Yeah, I would.
Would that rattle you?
Absolutely.
I get so many. Like, honestly, that's probably about the 10th doppelganger somebody shared with
That's
me.
right.
You do look like a lot of people. It's weird. Some people have that. Virginia, you don't have many doppelgangers.
Guess who's got doppelgangers? Robots.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They make them to all look the same.
I don't know if I'd be.
Cyborg army.
I'm not sure I would be so shocked if he was Russian.
A Russian robot?
Is it Russian robot?
Could be. You never know. Let me see. Anything else? What else we got going on here today? Is there anything I'm forgetting about to mention?
I talked to you guys a little bit about how I wanted to start trolling on LA Beast.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
get the controversy started.
Yeah, man. So I went to my Twitter. I wrote a whole thing. Hey, LA Beast, the FL Beast is coming for you. And then I tweeted out the link of me chugging the syrup. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. KVJ Nation's got my back. They're gonna completely go after LA Beast.
Rally
now.
around and we're all on the same page together.
Yeah. I put it up there. I checked my Twitter 2 hours later. Nothing. Not one person favorited it. Nope. Oh, it was so depressing. If LAB sees that, he's like, who the fuck is this asshole? This guy clearly has no following.
This guy with no support.
Oh, zero support. I go to the YouTube page, not one comment. That's fine. It's a joke. Talk about a public fail of me trying to troll and talk shit.
Not since Pigfoot is real have we seen such a
trolling.
flop.
KVJ Nation, where the fuck were you?
Just went nowhere, huh?
Yeah. What could I have done better?
They were busy.
Did I do it wrong?
Yeah, I think you have to kind of get a campaign going on the air and talk about the fact that you're doing it.
And maybe already have 5 or 6 people ready to go
yes.
to attack LA Beast?
Yes.
Better coordination.
Yeah, okay, because ultimately, I mean, I don't hate LA Beast. I just,
No, we just need to go after him.
trying to
We
get
got-
some heat.
You ain't no beast.
That's right.
Want to get something fun kicked up around
Yeah,
here.
let's get some
Yes.
heat going up in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Got this email from Shariel. Said, hey, I'm here in my car. It's raining. I'm eating the chicken fingers in the Bud's parking lot.
Oh, that sounds peaceful.
Jason, thank you so much for creating the bird sauce. I haven't been to Bud's in years, and I go to Bud's now 2 to 3 times a week. They even know me by name and give me extra sauce. It's so good.
They're good like that. I mean, they do. They know. It's like Cheers. They know your name there.
And that sauce really goes so fantastically with those chicken tenders.
I couldn't believe how many. I won my Bud's Chicken and Seafood T-shirt out at our event at Pig Fest. Could not believe how many.
Bacon
It's
Fest.
called Bacon Fest.
I almost called it Rib Fest, first of all.
Are you high too?
Too many.
You been sitting in there with Denny's?
Too many fucking festivals.
Y'all been in the green room?
I don't know what I was talking about. Never. It wasn't that
Talking
good.
about Pig Fest.
Oh, yeah. People love the Butt Chicken and Seafood shirt. A lot of people are. Philip, if you're listening, we need to market some of that.
That's a Boss shirt.
It
It's
is.
that athletic material, so it doesn't absorb sweat.
Yeah, why don't they make all shirts, just in general, everything fashion, why don't they make it all out of that sweat stuff? We all sweat.
Dry fit?
Yeah.
South Florida, you need to. You know, I was out yesterday watching my kids flag football in the afternoon, and I'm just like, you know what? It's to the point where I'm like, all right, everything in the summertime, that's all I'm going with. I go dry fit, loose.
We were in Orlando, and I looked at our temperature on our car thermometer. It said 102.
Orlando's even hotter in South
It's so
Florida. Yeah,
hot.
It's like a cement
there's no
sea.
breeze. Yeah, there's no
Ugh,
breeze.
Awful.
Did Cannon win his football game? Because my 2 years I played flag
Yep.
football, I had the same coach. We were 0-18. 0-9 the first season, 0-9 the second season.
Honestly, I don't even know if they did. I mean, there's no scoreboard, and
Really?
it's kind of hard to. I don't know what's going on. I'm
We're
not
not
paying that
keeping
close
They don't,
attention.
they don't even keep track.
We don't keep scoring because it's going to hurt.
Everybody's a winner.
That's not true.
No, they do.
People
They-
lose in life.
they do.
I
I'm just-
lose all the time in
Yeah.
life. Why are we teaching kids that losing isn't real? Losing is so fucking real.
They keep score. I'm just
All
a bad
right,
dad.
good.
Don't pay
All right,
attention.
All right, just making sure.
You got them all fired up.
I love it.
Like easy. They do keep score.
Give it to
There
him,
was
Big
a winner.
Fest.
Kevin doesn't keep scoring.
I don't keep score. I just don't even like yeah.
Well, you know that movement, no one keeps scoring because we're all winners. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not real. That's not life.
Yeah, no, they keep score. Don't worry about
All
it.
right, good. Virginia's giving
Cool,
me
man.
Getting them all fired up.
Denny's just rubbing me down.
Trying to calm me down, man.
He is all ready to go.
You need to get ready for that fight with LA Beast.
I don't know. I kind
Get
of
fired up.
kind of lost
Yeah,
my.
he took all the fight from that and put it into this.
That
lost
same
my-
passion.
I think I lost my heart with LA Beast. Man.
I think you lost your heart when you got a concussion today.
I think
that
you're
didn't
right.
help.
Yeah.
you probably had more concussions than Tom Brady.
I had been nauseous since 7 a.m.
Well,
Coincidence?
man.
But
wonder how many-
contuge.
Yeah, I wonder how many concussions he has received on the show. It has to be at least one.
I know you gave me one. I think that was a time where you actually snapped
the
on me.
spring-loaded backpack.
No, it was a time I was being really annoying. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I kept on talking about Kevin.
Too early for your shit.
Yeah, I was like, Kevin, just hit me over the head with a guitar. And
Yeah, I remember
I
this.
would not let it die to the point where Kevin got mad. He goes, "Fine, come here." He picked up the guitar and he hit me.
He hit him full
He's like, "Here,
gorilla.
Yeah, he's like, "Here you go." And like, it was so loud that it kind of shocked
Well,
everybody.
you got what you're asking for.
Oh, yeah.
And I hit him with the corner of the guitar. I remember that too. So it wasn't even like the flat part.
Yeah, and I have never been the same after.
You see stars?
But I deserved it. I was like, "Come on, man."
He didn't have to hit you that hard.
And then I think there's some other things going on in his life.
He caught me on one of them days.
He hit you like
Well-
I get Tina. It was hard.
He just went like this. Fine.
All right, give it to me.
Like, his
He
lip-
hit you with anger.
His lip curled like how my dad's lip would curl when my dad was really fucking pissed. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Point.
And he hit me so hard it cracked the guitar.
Shut you up.
It broke the guitar.
For the rest of the day.
The show was able to move on.
And it did not shut me up.
Yeah, good news is only Monday too. 4 more days of abuse. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.